Have you ever experienced the sting of forgetfulness? Like that moment where an important task slips off your plan, a name slips off your mind, or an important item you had planned not to forget is eventually left behind. You're not alone. So a while ago, I experienced the frustration of forgetting very important work tools I had planned and carefully placed on my table in order not to forget on my way out. So by the time I was halfway to my destination, I realized I had forgotten those tools, and they were very important to me because I needed them to do some work at the destination I was heading to. In fact, the panic that followed was something else. I was so upset with myself because I expected more from myself and I was already running late. It was just a whole lot. Today we'll be exploring 3 things: why we forget, what the Bible says about God's perfect memory for us, and then practical steps we can explore to help us lean on Him whenever our minds fall short. So now, why do we forget? Forgetfulness is typically a human condition. Even some of the most faithful people in scriptures struggled with memory lapses at one point or the other. A typical example is the Israelites, after the golden calf incident, repeatedly forgot God's covenant and miracles for them. In Deuteronomy chapter 9 verse 7, yet God was faithful. He kept reminding them of His covenant and kept leading them forward. Another example is Peter in the Garden of Gethsemane, who fell asleep 3 times. And as if that was not enough, he also still denied Jesus 3 times, even after Jesus had told him about it. It was when the rooster crowed that he remembered what Jesus had said. But despite his failure, Jesus was still faithful and He restored him, showing us that His grace covers for our lapses. Even Apostle Paul confessed. He said, "I do not understand the things I do," in Romans chapter 7 verse 15, admitting the limitations of his own flesh. These stories remind us that forgetfulness is a human condition, but they do not limit God's faithfulness. In the next episode, we will be exploring God's unfailing memory for us and also practical steps we can use to manage forgetfulness. Thank you for watching.